Okay, it's a little bit of a challenge in the park because the phone keeps sliding away. So let me center myself. Yeah, the sun are kicking on. The sun are kicking. I still have to come out of the sun. But let me just share this other story that I have to share with you. And this one is coming from America. And this one is, I think it might be helpful to some of us people in the Caribbean who are living in those countries, and we have our immigration is in tatters. So I'm gonna read and tell you what Joe Biden and his team, what they're saying. So this is New York, United States, President Joe Biden executive order providing undocumented spouses of American citizens which are pathway to regularizing their immigration status has been welcomed by Jamaicans living in that country who says it was long in coming and will help thousands to live and earn legally. The new rule announced by the Biden administration, the Biden team on Tuesday, will streamline the process for those who already qualify for permanent residence by removing a requirement that they leave the country as part of their application process. Okay, so that them that go on with, I don't know, say America did that. I know UK did that, but I didn't know that America you have to leave the country. Well, in the UK you have to leave and go married and do everything back from your country of origin. So I guess kind of something similar. The next clip says the rules apply to those present. The rule applies for those who have been present in the country for at least 10 years and you have to be married to a US citizen before June the 17th, 20. So June the 17th not gone today. Today the 19th or the 20th, one of them, which the Biden administration estimates to include about 500,000. So if about, well, 500,000 is still better than nothing. Still, everything now gonna help out everybody, but at least they have this where they are able to do that. In addition, some 50,000 children of US citizens are eligible. Okay, those approved will be granted what is known as work authorization and the right to stay in the United States for up to 3 years while they apply for the coveted green card. You hear that? The coveted green card. That would then allow them to apply later for full citizenship. Immediately after the announcement, they sought reaction from Jamaica in the US and some delegates attending the 10th Biennial Jamaican diaspora. Right? So I'll be coming back and reading the next one. So I will see you in two.
Conference now underway in Montego Bay. This is a welcome relief for immigration practitioner Wayne Golding, a Florida-based immigration attorney, said of the move. This is something for which we have been advocating to have implemented for a long time, and while promises have been made to get it done, it has never been accomplished. According to describing the order as long overdue, Golden said it will positively affect thousands of people, including many within the Jamaican community. Juliet Matadine, a retired real estate broker from Florida, agreed and said she was very happy. It reminds me of my own situation several years ago and how hard it can be, especially if children are involved. The president should be applauded for his action, as it will bring a huge relief to people who are living in limbo and fear, she added. Rick Nugent, who presides over the Jamaican Association of Maryland, said the rule has his 100% support. This is something that myself and members within the Jamaican community have been fighting for over a number of years, he said. I can empathize with the thousands of people, including our own Jamaicans, who are caught up in this untenable scenario. But it's sad when you get caught up in these immigration thing. It's not easy. I'm just hoping that everyone that is involved is able to sort themselves out. Anyway, the article further states, he said, more importantly, Biden's action will now allow undocumented Jamaicans to work, take care of their families, and continue to contribute to both the economies of the United States and Jamaica, which is right. Patricia Clark, who lives in New York, also welcomed the new rule, noting that she was forced to undergo hard times prior to having her status regularized. It is something that can be devastating, as many times you are faced with abuse and threats of being turned over to immigration. You live in constant fear and uncertainty, she told the Observer. Head of the Jamaica Diaspora Prevention Task Force, Dr. Rupert Francis, gave the measure a thumbs up. Sadie Campbell, the longtime president of the Jamaica Progressive League, an affiliate of the People's National Party, described the policy as a brilliant and compassionate move, as keeping families together is important. Dr. Shauna Chin, the Global Jamaican Diaspora Council Vice Chair and elected USA West Midlands representative, also welcomed the move, saying that is going to benefit Jamaicans. However, Dr. Chin, who is attending the diaspora conference, said the needs to review the policy in detail, given that there are fragments that exist. It has always been persons who were undocumented but married to United States citizens have been able to adjust their status. However, the process of adjusting your status is probably what the policy addresses specifically and is making it easier for the adjustment of the status, she said. Carol Williams, a Jamaican living in Los Angeles, said the policy comes as a major relief for a lot of people who have had to deal with those issues as they navigate life without a regular document. It is really, really difficult, people. Coming from somebody who have experienced it, it's not easy. Awesome opportunity, because I think in the past a lot of them were afraid to do anything because they don't have the status, Williams said, who is also attending the diaspora conference. But this gives them the right to work and to be free in that country. So I think that would be fantastic. Another conference delegate, Dr. Roy Davidson, described the Biden policy as a welcomed idea. This is very significant because you are there working and have been in the system for years waiting for something like this to happen, he says. There are over 3 million of us in the United States, so we have to be we have to be actively engaged in making sure people who are there for all these years and do not have the requisite documents get it, he added. There is no available data on the number of Jamaicans who stands to benefit from this policy. Many of those likely to benefit are the so-called dreamers. Thousands of young people brought to the United States years ago, many of whom are now grown, have gone to college and now married and raising families. They were specifically mentioned by Biden, who said the policy will help speed up the regularization of their status and prevent deportation. Oh boy, it's a good thing. It's really a good thing. Ahead of the announcement, a senior administration official told reporters that the White House accepts much more is needed to fix the continuous and inefficient U.S. immigration system. The Biden administration has been struggling to address immigration, a huge divisive issue for many Americans ahead of November's presidential election. We can both secure the border and provide legal pathways to citizens, but we have to acknowledge the patience of the American people is being tested by their fears of the border, Biden said at the White House. Biden's action to protect a whole class of immigrants was immediately condemned by Trump and other Republicans. But of course, because Trump knows when him do that, he will get a lot of people on his side, because people always say immigration is a problem, when in my opinion, I don't think immigration is a problem. However, it was hailed by immigration reform activists who had previously been dismayed by Biden's new border restrictions. And that is the end of that article, guys. Let me know what you think. I hope you're not in a situation where you'll be affected by this, and I hope if you're going through anything like this, I hope that this will help you to make yourself more stable in the United States of America. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.